All right, and we are going here. So, another weekend of fights in the books. Um, we're going to start from the top on the Emmett Topuria card. Um, Strickland Dumas and Cody Brundage. Weird fight for Cody. Um, you could tell he sort of quit fairly early on. Um, just got dominated for the most part. Um, Unfortunate that Streakwez wasn't able to like get him out of there because yeah, that finish was for the taken. But anyways, we move on. Jamal Emmers and Jack Jenkins, bit of a controversial decision. I'm sure most people will say, but arguably the heaviest strikes were those crazy leg kicks by Jenkins, really throwing Emmers off his game. Um, Emmers really started picking up in the second and third, but I mean, still damage, right? I'm sure Emmers is going to be feeling those leg kicks for a little while. Then we've got Trevor Peak, Chepe Mariscal. Um, they were saying that this guy Chepe is one of Gaethje's training partners, and like you can kind of tell that my dude's comfortable in chaos. We'll say, but yeah, Trevor Peak letting that O go. Um, but showing like a crazy chin and heart in the process. I don't think he lost too much. Um, he works on his striking a bit um, and defense. I feel like he could make a little bit of a resurgence, but it sucks that he broke that 8 fight win streak. Or was it a streak? I think he might have had like a no contest or something in there. Whatever. Um, yeah, absolute war. I'm stoked to see our boy Chepe fight again too. Um, Zhumagulov, that hair is so ridiculous, so ridiculous. Um, but yeah, split decision to Joshua Van. Another somewhat controversial decision, I guess. Um, no, not really. I guess not really. Hmm. But yeah, Josh Van. I'm pretty sure he's another EMMA guy. Um, Same as that Steve Urseg from one of the recent cards there. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and then we got Tabitha Ricci, Jillian Robertson. That was a bit surprising to me. Again, like sort of like Brundage. Robertson just like wasn't in it. Um, but yeah, Ricci getting it done. This fight, I'm not gonna lie. Um, I was making some food during it, but I was listening to the commentary, and yeah, seemed like Rajabov was just sort of outclassed. Um, the numbers speak to that. Um, hmm. Okay. Interesting. But yeah, stoked to see Rombetsky fight again. Polish names are so wild. Um, Randy Brown and Wellington Turman. Um, this kind of went the way that I thought it would, albeit Turman started to pick it up a little bit. Like he was never out of the fight. Um, and yeah, be it not for the ground control, I feel like the fight would have been a lot harder to judge. But yeah, we have it, Randy Brown, and we move on. Neil Magny and Phil Rowe. Um, not a whole lot to say here. The more experienced Magny pulls through. Damn, more than doubling the strikeout put. Yeah, the stats say it. I mean, again, not not a whole lot to say here. So this fight intrigued me because Bruno Silva is a beast. Um, he is indeed a beast, and yeah, I was thinking he would maybe be able to find a shot, but overall, Allen pulls through. Um, David Onama and Gabriel Santos. This looked like it was going one way until it didn't, right? Um, Santos heavily favored, and yeah, he was doing the better work up until the finish. Um, Again, weird sort of Adesanya celebration there, but anyways, we move on to one of the worst eye pokes I've seen in combat sports. Period. um, yeah, I mean, reaching out with that rangefinder, right? It'll. I'm pretty sure that's kind of what happened. He was sort of just like gauging distance or stepping back, extended his hand. No good. Hope Tafa's doing well. Um, yeah, not what you want to see happen 29 seconds into a fight. But yeah, hopefully they run it back. Um, save the fouls, and I feel like that would have been a great fight. Um, Hebos and Barber, bit surprised at this, but yeah, Macy really showed out. Um, they're both just rocking broken noses. But yeah, I was hoping this fight would go to decision. This finish messed up one of my parlays, but I digress. Um, the main event, huh? 5 full rounds, 25 minutes of domination by Topuria, and for the most part, right? I wouldn't say 50-42 domination, but domination. Um, what do we say about this, right? I mean, I feel like Emmett's days of title contention are probably done, you know? But what are we gonna what are we gonna say about this really? The young eating the old. That's how she goes in the sport. But yeah. um some honorable mentions. There was a PFL card Friday where Natan Schultz and Hausch Manfio just sort of like threw 20% shots and like controlled on the ground. Apparently, there's some controversy coming out of there um, with the PFL pulling Natan from the tournament and replacing him with Burgos, which I don't know. I'm kind of fine with. That was bullshit. That was a bullshit fight, if you want to even call it that. Um, yeah, just so weird, so weird. I had him to win, though. I had Natan to win, so so it didn't mess up my parlay. I was pretty happy with it. To be fair, um, the outcome that is, but the fight was bullshit. Mm. Um, so yeah, on one hand, it's kind of a shady promotional move to pull him from the tournament because he did win, right? He did win. He should advance, but um, on the other hand, I kind of agree with their decision because like don't do that. Just they shouldn't have made the match to begin with, but don't do that. It's bad for the sport all around. Um, what else? I think there was a one championship card, but I didn't have time to watch that yet. I'm gonna have to pop in there quick, but yeah. Anyways, um, who does Topuria fight next? Is he ranked now? Number 5. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Obviously, Yair and Volk are fighting. Holloway and Allen just fought. What's Ortega saying? um, that'd be interesting. Be interesting. Didn't I hear something about Zombie and Holloway fighting? I don't know, but yeah, I'm stoked to see how Yair and Volk goes. It's going to be interesting. Like Volk is pretty defensively sound, right? Um, yeah, that's that's a pretty high number of landed significant strikes per minute. It's a good ratio between landed and absorbed. He's pretty sound defensively. However, if one of those 3.4 strikes or per minute, right? So I mean, over the course of 25 minutes, that's 80 odd chances for Yair to hit with a crazy spinning elbow or wheel kick or some unorthodox strike that Volk doesn't see coming. And obviously he's going to be at a huge um like reach disadvantage. I don't know. It's tough to say. It is truly tough to say. But this is our next event, huh? Hmm. Strickland's a favorite over a dude whose last name is Magomedov. That's interesting. Huh. I actually haven't looked at this card fully yet, so first look here now. We've got holy smokes, Blagoy Ivanov and Alexander Romanov. um, Romanov saying, "Man, he has having a little bit of a tough go, huh?" Like he's got wins, but like I think that Espino guy isn't he from Tough? I think he was on that heavyweight Tough season recently. Well, not that recently, but um, hmm, just a physically unassuming fella, huh? Um, how fucking old is Blagoy Ivanov? How old is this man? No way. No, that's no. All right. I mean, if that's the age that he submitted to the UFC, we'll go with that. But the fact that my boy Ivanov is likely less than 3 years older than me is an interesting fact. One that I would have never imagined in a million years. But I digress. I think he has a good chance to get it done against Romanov. But it's a toss up. They're going to be big boys swinging big shots. Um, Ivanov is tough to put out. I don't know. I think they both get tired quick, and I don't know. I don't see either of them going out. Um, anyways, Ivana Petrovic. Absolutely zero info here. Whoops. Dog. Hmm. Okay. I'm not mad at her. She's undefeated, 6-0. Undefeated in my heart as well. Um, Sweet Christ. I think I've got some tape study to do. Um, Aries FC. I mean, I'm not seeing any names that are standing out to me. Let's see, Joanne Doyle. That was her only fight. That was her only fight as well. 2-1. All right. 6-6. It's pretty rough. I see some names that I know here. Lucy Pudilova. Yeah, she's had a couple of fights in the UFC. Um, yeah, so basically she got a 6-0 record fighting cans. Oh, 3-1. Okay. Okay. Like who's she getting wins over? 1-3, 1-2, 0-1. It's funny when you really look into this, huh? Like a 6-0 record could really mean fucking shit. I mean, okay. 7-2. Sure. Okay. She got submitted. Huh. Okay. Not mad. Hmm. Ryan Wood, Molly McCann, Ariane Lipsky. Hmm. Um, Give me 1 second. I'm gonna probably cut this out, but I'm gonna run to the washroom quick. Oh boy. All right, we're back. Um, yeah, so I mean, they've put this Luana Carolina girl against some like pretty pretty decent competition. She wins over Priscilla Cachuera, and they're like, okay, here's Ariane Lipsky, Poliana Botelho, Lupita Godinez, who is a beast in her own right. Um, I actually like watching Lupita fight. Anyway, um, lost to Molly McCann. Yeah, that was that crazy spinning back elbow. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I think Ivana Petrovic continues that unbeaten streak. I will be tuning in. Um, Guram Kutatiladze and Elves Brenner. Not Elvis, but Elves. Elves? Anyway, I've never heard of this man. I was gonna say he sounds awfully Brazilian. Um, okay. Why do I not remember that fight? We have to go back and watch that one. But anyway, um, well, why does that name sound familiar? It doesn't. Um, El Santos. Oh, that's our boy, Muscatino. Um, hmm. Okay. I think our boy Guram wipes the floor with this man. Um, yeah, that's unfortunate for him. He's in theory got a better record than Guram, but yeah, I think Guram gets it done there. Oh man. But yeah, again, I'm going back to the heavyweight fight there, Romanov and Ivanov. Enough is enough already. Um, hmm. Sweet Jesus Christ. Yeah, I remember he was on a huge win streak, but then loses against Marcin Tibura. Like in his own right, is a pretty good fighter, but he is long in the tooth. Um, Jesus Christ. Hmm. Tough call. It is a tough call. Hmm. It's the Volkov or Sakai Lewis. Oh, I don't know, man. No contest ring broke against Ilir Latifi in 2008. Jesus Christ. That's not a good look, is it? Um, but yeah, it's funny. I was 18 years old when that fight took place. That is insane. Um, yeah, I think, man, I think, fuck, man, zero losses by knockout or TKO. And does Romanov have any submission wins? Oh, he's got lots of submissions. Oof. All right. I I think I'm gonna change my tune a bit. So I think either Ivanov is going to edge him out in a decision, or if Romanov can rock him, I think he can maybe secure a submission. But man, Ivanov is such a tank. Um, yeah, I think I'm gonna amend my choice to Romanov by sub. Um, all right, Yana Santos and Carol Hossa. Um, you actually go by Foxy? That's wild. Um, yeah, I don't know. So I don't see any of these wins being overwhelmingly impressive. You know, um, I think the young up and comer Karol Hossa gets it done. Um, yeah, I feel like she's got a little bit more fire under her butt. You know, Santos just had a kid. Yeah, going Hossa by TKO or decision. Um, Joe Anderson, Brito, and Weston Wilson. Who is this man? 16 and 7 though. He's got some experience. That's pretty wild. 4 fights with 3 different promotions within 1 year. Um, okay. His only loss of his last 7 fights was to Teruto Ishihara, which is a pretty good fighter in his own right. I didn't know he was 13-11. Um, wow. Yeah, the UFC was not very nice to him. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna give you killers. Emphasis on killers. Sorry. Um, okay. Hmm. Yeah, this guy's got a decent amount of fights. 12, fighting over a decade. Sort of been trading wins and losses. Had a couple of little 3-fight stints here and there. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna have to watch some tape before I really put in an official prediction here, but by the looks of it, our boy Joe Anderson Brito's gonna take it. Uh, whoa, Kevin Lee, come on, come on, that's insane. Like, yeah, welcome back, Kevin. Here's a fight on the prelims against a 20-1 murderer. Oh, brother. What the fuck? If Kevin Lee wants to make another run at a title, I mean, he's gonna have to. He's gonna have to get an impressive victory over this guy. God damn. He's only 30. He's only 30. He's got time, but he tends to like come into fucking fight week with fucking staph infections and like it, if Kevin Lee is 100%, he's got a pretty good chance to show Fakrdinov something that he hasn't seen before. You know, like Kevin Lee's got crazy experience. Um, yeah, like I mean, 9. Hmm. Like he's getting they're just like feeding him fucking debutantes. People make like making their first professional fight. It's insane. I mean, yeah, sure, 21-1 or 20-1, but like, man, these guys' records aren't great. Albeit, like Kevin Lee's 19-7 isn't okay. He's starting to fight some better competition here. 11-7, not great, but still like 11 wins. You know, nobody can get it done. 13-8. Oh man, this is a tough one to pick. If Kevin Lee is off his game even a little bit, I think Fakrdinov is going to fuck him up. Like just fuck him up. But um yeah, Kevin Lee at 100% can be scary, you know? Um yeah, there's a chance. There's a chance. Sorry, I'm trying to take this in here. So we got Bruno Ferreira, the Hulk. He's undefeated, 10-0. Ricky Rodriguez, Alan Aliu, probably a bunch of cans. 0-1, 2-3, 0-1. What's going on here? 4-7, 7-4. Switch that shit around. It's not awful, ugh, brother. Guy's got two nicknames. He fights so much. Um, I mean, he wins. So he wins some. I'll shrink your prostate easily by doing this. What? Um, yeah, this guy is just fighting at a crazy clip, man. 5 times in a year, 4 times in a year, 3 times in a year, 7 times in a year. Holy fuck, man. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fights in a year. That's so insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11, 13 fights in 2018, 11 in 2019. That is crazy. All right, he's fighting fake people, though. It's melee pop. He's fighting fake people. This man doesn't have a picture. It's crazy. It's melee pop. Um, and like this looks like it was taken out of jail. You know, like his. I don't know. Interesting. I'm done judging this man. I think. Anyways, 10-4. Okay. What? 10-3. All right. Get this Snorlax face looking motherfucker. Why does this man look like Snorlax? But he's like, he looks like Snorlax on a strict workout regimen. All right, Ruzabov, Nursultan Ruzibov, also known as. So he has like an alternate spelling of his name. Does he have like a different record for that name? Fuck, man, he's had a lot of fights. I don't see a single fucking name that means anything to me. 15, 5, 4-3. Hmm. I mean, I would have to watch this guy fight, but like, I don't know. Those big numbers don't mean too much to me. Um, I think he gets KO'd. Oh, he's only got one KO loss. Maybe not. He's got 20 submission wins. Oh. Armbar, Kimura. Punches, slam, choke, Kimura. Ooh, shit. Maybe there is some weight to that. Um, what are you doing? What are you doing? Um, yeah. I don't know where I stand here. I'm gonna have to watch tape on him because I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Anyways, Ishmael Bonfim and Benoit Saint Denis. Um, Saint Denis is a beast. He just doesn't have much quit in him. There's that one like horrendous um fight where that ref let it go way too fucking long. He was basically out on his feet at that point, but like he was still defending, you know. He wasn't trying to quit. Um got 3 submission losses. How recently? Hasn't been for a while. So maybe something that he's been working on. Man, this guy is a fucking finish machine, huh? Flying knee. Oh, decision. TKO, technical sub, TKO, submission, TKO, submission, decision, submission, TKO, KO, TKO, submission. That's crazy. So he's either, like, it's fairly seldom that his fights go to decision. And when they do, he wins them. Interesting. Um, yeah. Yeah, Vyacheslav Kiselev. That man said, I'll let you die in there, buddy. I will let you die in there. I wish I knew more about this man. I don't have any of his fights like visually replaying in my head right now. I can't think of it, but um, oh. Yeah, this is definitely something that we're gonna have to revisit later in the week. I typically don't like to make final picks until I see if any news is coming out during fight week or if anyone looks all mangled on the scales after weight cuts. Um, But yeah, speaking of dime pieces, we've got Ariane Lipski and Melissa Gatto. So Ariane Lipski is a beast. Like not only is she respectful, 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 not only is she very nice to look at, very pretty girl, she is a murderer. She's got some losses. Um, some coming against like, you know, opponents of questionable ability. Um, and yeah, it's going to be tough to say. She's a main training partner of Nunez, I believe, and Nunez just retired. So, um, how's that going to affect her training camps or her training partners available? Um, yeah, 125 they're at. Hmm. It's against Tracy Cortez. This is going to be a tough one. Gato typically likes to go for the sub. She's got a few little EKO wins there, but was due to an arm injury against Victoria Leonardo, which I wouldn't consider to be elite, right? Um, shit. Well, anyways, I think, man, this is a tough call. I think Gatto gets it done. Um, unless she unless she gets caught, her weakness appears to be punches. And Ariana Lipski is good at those. Or Ariani, sorry. Lipski is good at those. So, um, yeah, I think if Melissa can nullify um, the striking of Ariani somehow, whether it be managing distance or um, clinching up, trying to get the fight to the ground, I think Gatto can get it done. But I think that Lipski can clip her on the way in, and it could just be game over. So, anyways, we move on. Co-main event, or no, not the co-main event. Um, see, okay, I was waiting for a chance to talk about this dude. Man, people are sleeping on this Michael Morales guy. Um, when the fuck? When was his last fight? Adam Fugit. Yeah. So when I was watching tape for the Canadian card recently, um, um, the fuck was it? Nunez and oh my god, I made a video on this on that card. Um, fuck, man, Aldana, Nunez and Aldana. Um, fuck, man, yeah, that fight was stupid. Also, fight sucked. Um, kind of glad that Nunez is out of there. But yeah, when I was watching tape on Adam Fugit, um, for his fight against Mike Malott, I came across this Michael Morales guy, and holy smokes, man, he is a murderer. He's on like a 14 fight win streak. Um, and yeah, I think people are sleeping on this boy. He is a beast. Um, I yeah, like I don't want to play this because of copyright and whatnot. I just want to try to be as YouTube friendly as possible. But I think that that Morales is really going to be something um, in the UFC. Like at 170, who's he fucking working with there? Not advanced rankings. All right, all right, yeah, maybe, yeah, all right. He's got some killers and he's got some trouble in front of him, but um, I think once Buddy gets a little bit more experience and breaks into the top 15, he's definitely going to be someone to look out for. Um, go back and watch his other fights if you get a chance. It's a fucking beast. Against Max Griffin, not much to say here. Griffin's got some serious experience, and um, he's fought some higher caliber fighters than Morales has had the chance to so far. But like he's also losing against like Morono, Cowboy Oliveira. Um, yeah, I mean, not awful losses. And some like decent wins too, albeit like a washed Condit. Um, yeah, he's definitely been fighting some some high caliber opponents. He's got some serious experience here, but I don't know. I think this is going to be one of the fights that make people notice this Michael Morales guy. Um, it's got a bright future. I'm stoked to see where he goes with that. And then we've got Damir Ismagulov. This is Grant Dawson. Um, I thought this dude retired. Didn't he briefly retire? He's got like a crazy um some sort of like neurological tick, like some sort of tick. I don't know if it's like muscle related or if it's yeah, I don't know. Got something going on with him. He just makes those faces. Um Maybe a little insensitive on that one. Apologies. Um but hell of a fighter. Hell of a fighter. Um I was actually really bummed out when there were rumblings of his retirement, but I'm glad to see him back in there against Grant Dawson. Tough fight, tough fight for both guys, arguably. Um, yeah, Dawson's a fucking he's a sleeper. He is a sleeper. Um, yeah, like one of those like undercover nerd guys, you know? Like if you met him and had a conversation with him, you would never your first thought would not be, "Oh, he's a professional fighter." You'd be like, "Oh, this guy's like a grade school teacher or some shit." Like he's just got such a like um just like a friendly guy sort of nerdy vibe about him. I don't know. Um but again, Damir Ismagulov is he's a murderer, right? Um but Dawson doesn't often go to decision. He's got a pretty varied arsenal, albeit submissions seem to be his forte. Um, he's definitely got some wins, elbows, punches. Oh, that was a loss. Oop. But yeah, damn, my dude fought a lot of times for no money or very little money anyway. Yeah, it's a tough call. Depending on the depending on the odds, I might leave that one off the parlay. I'm probably gonna go with Grant Dawson, but it's a tough one to call. Um, let's see. Why don't we get right into the weeds here? We're already an hour and 10 minutes in. What have I done? Okay, so yeah. Okay. Hmm. Fuck. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one to bet on. Um, just for shits and gigs here, let's say we have Ivanov edging the decision. We've got our little Ivana Petrovic there. Guram Osa. Just kidding. Probably leave him off because like it's just more of a liability at that point. Um, fuck, man. Like Kevin Lee's last fight was against Diego Sanchez, brother. And now they're putting him up against Renat Fakhretdinov. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Kevin. Um, it's pretty big. A pretty big number for someone who finishes most of their fights with or by KO or TKO against a guy who's never been finished, right? Um, I'm going with my boy Benoit. Um, Gatto's a minus 210 favorite. Let's see. We'll add Lipsky on there. Alez, Dawson. All right, we haven't gone over this fight yet. So Abus Magomedov, Abusupian, Abusupian, Abusupian. Fun one to say. I actually didn't know his name was more than Abus. So you learn something new every day. 25 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw. KO'd by Lewis Taylor. My boy looks pretty juicy, though. My boy looks a little fucking juicy, huh? Is is he one of the guys? 44 years old. Just get yeah. Okay. So man, my dude is juicy. Anyways, win over Sadabusi. So he's a PFL guy. Oh, yeah, MMA. Man, this guy's fought all over the place. Australia. Um, who's he fought recently? Holtzfuss. Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, Strickland's got a pretty good fucking resume. Um, and you know he's like always staying fresh because he's just constantly sparring. But like, has he gotten rocked in sparring lately? You know, 'cause they go at it. Um, Team KOs, 6 submissions. Man, so let's just, in theory, let's see what that parlay would get us. So a $10 parlay with those picks, just for the outcome. $10 bet would win. Yeah, nearly 10 grand. Pretty wild to think about. Um, oh, gotcha. Huh. Anyways, um, yeah, it's. I'm actually really stoked for this card. Some sleepers on there. Hopefully, no one falls out because it's already only a 12 fight card. Um, but yeah, I'm uh, I'm really excited for this one. Um, they're, I mean, what does it say for like the title picture? Like you maybe have a contender coming into the picture between Demir and Grant, whoever wins there. Um, Michael Morales breaking into the welterweight division. I don't know if Max Griffin's ranked. I don't think so. What a crazy division. Good luck. Good luck, boys. Hmm. Um. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Rankings are pretty interesting right now. Um. Yeah. Do I see much movement? I don't even know if any of these people are ranked. there's there's going to be very few ranked fighters on this card. Um, we got number 7, 12, and 15, 9 and 6, 14 and 15. Yeah, very few. I mean, if Hosa wins, I think she usurps Yana's spot or close to it. Um, 12 and 15. Dawson has a chance to move up or maybe be. Well, I guess he wouldn't get bumped. Um, well, he might. He might. I don't know who's after him, but yeah, number 7 and unranked. I don't know if Magomedov beats Strickland. That's sort of like an instant um, pass into the rankings. So I guess there's some implications in that regard, but um, nothing, nothing crazy. Um, like nothing that would swing the rankings or put the division in disarray. You know what I mean? um, yeah, I'm going to hop off now. I've got like 40 minutes before I start work for 10 hours, so I'm going to watch some tape, maybe queue up some fights um, to watch while I'm working. But yeah, it's going to be a good one. I'm uh, I'm really stoked to tune in to the live weigh-ins on Friday to see how everyone's looking and if there are some last minute amendments to make to any bets that I'm planning on making. I usually like to do um, just like a couple of lottery parlays, you know, like if by chance I happen to predict all of the outcomes right, um, it's a crazy payoff. So I'm not. I don't bet with like a high initial investment. I don't have enough play money to do that. But um, I come pretty close. Like on PFL's card Friday night, I think I hit 8 out of 12 for a parlay, which obviously means nothing. But we're getting close. We're gonna hit a big one soon. But in any event, I'm gonna sign off, watch some tape, get ready for work, and hopefully catch y'all later. All right, I'm out. Bye bye.